These are the 9 biggest mistakes that people make with their finances, and we wonder, are you making them too?
Number 1. What's number 1, Alan?
Number 1 is debt traps.
Companies want to put you into debt. Have you ever noticed this? But they call them these sexy terms like finance, store cards, credit, buy now, pay later. Sounds so convenient. Aren't they being so nice to make it convenient for you, Alan?
But everywhere they go, they're trying to sell you stuff you don't need and put you further into debt. And it's interesting, they want you to buy it on finance. They want you to buy it with credit cards. If you had a 9.5 grand credit on one of these things, it would take you 32 years to pay it off at the minimum level.
32 years?
32 years.
That's quite a long time.
So these companies are trying to put you into debt. So avoid store cards, avoid car finance, avoid anything that is trying to get you to buy something now and pay later.
Mistake number 2, spending more than you earn. People get their paychecks and they're like, yay, I've got all this money, what shall I spend it on? Then they get towards the end of the month and they think, oh, I've still got some money. And maybe they spend all the money they have left and maybe they spend a little bit more.
This is called lifestyle inflation. Every time someone gets a pay rise, they spend more money. They go out and get a nicer car, a nicer house, a nicer kitchen, nicer handbag, nicer golf clubs, nicer whatever. They just spend more money. The way to get wealthy is to avoid spending more money and invest instead.
And it becomes an arms race of keeping up with the Joneses. And I love that Fight Club quote. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't even like.
Number 3 is buying bigger liabilities. Most people spend their money buying liabilities. They buy a bigger house, they buy a bigger car, they buy things that take money out of their pockets. If you're thinking of upgrading the car or the house, it's just going to cost you more money and make you poorer over the long run.
Mistake number 4, living paycheck to paycheck, meaning you spend all of your money every month. Most people can't even survive a £400 emergency. That's something like the washing machine breaking or you needing to repair your car. It's not a big deal, but it can be if you don't have the money set aside to pay for it and go into debt.
It's 47% of British people can't survive a £400 emergency, and 53% of Americans can't survive a $400 emergency. Like, if you don't have an emergency fund set aside, when something bad happens, and it will happen, you're gonna end up in debt.
Mistake number 5 is turning down free money.
Free money. If someone was gonna hand you $3 or pounds, would you turn it down?
Some people do, don't they?
I know.
Employers offer these contributions towards your pension or your 401k, and if you're not taking that matched contribution, meaning if you put in some money, they also put in some money, that's turning down free money. They want to give you money, why are you turning it down?
Like some companies, if you pay in 4%, they match with 4%. If you haven't set that up, and I didn't for many years, you are turning away free money. Number 6 is get rich quick schemes. It's unbelievable how many emails I get trying to persuade me to invest in this scammy scheme, to start an Amazon affiliate business, to go all in on this new cryptocurrency coin. People are trying to get you to get rich quickly.
And the answer to getting wealthy is to get rich slowly, to learn the habits that will help you for the long run, to learn how to spend less than you earn. If you suddenly get a lot of money and you don't have the good habits in place, what's to say that you're not just going to squander all the money and spend it all? If you're used to spending all your money and you have a windfall, the money will just fritter away.
So stop trying to get rich quick and skip the steps. Build an emergency fund, set yourself up properly, and then invest for the long term. That is the real way to get wealthy.
Number 7, bad beliefs about money. Is what you believe about money holding you back?
The answer is yes.
What examples do we have of beliefs that could hold people back, Alan?
It takes money to make money. The rich get rich, the poor get poorer. These are the kind of beliefs that people repeat to you. Money can't buy you happiness. Well, I'll tell you what, the lack of money can definitely equal sadness. If you have no money, you can't afford to have a roof over your head, buy food, buy clothes, look after your kids. I mean, some money definitely helps to create happiness. Or the classic, having a lot of money is a lot of responsibility.
If you believe that, you're going to try and get rid of your money as quickly as possible. You have to start to realise how your beliefs impact your results. And if you want different results, you need to change your beliefs.
So the question is, what do you believe about money and finance? Write them down and then let's figure out if they're holding you back or helping you towards your dreams.
Number 8. I'm running out of fingers, Alan.
I can help for the rest.
Thank you. Not tracking your spending. Do you get to the end of the month or even halfway through the month and wonder, where's all this money gone that I had at the beginning of the month? Where does it all go? And you kind of think that you know where it's going and how much you're spending. But do you actually know? Do you track how much you spend? Do you know how much you spend? I don't care how you do it. You can do it pen and paper, old school. You can do it with some apps. In the UK, there's Money Dashboard.
In the US, there's Mint or Personal Capital. You need to know where your money is going. If you don't know where it is vanishing from your life, how are you ever going to accumulate more so that you can invest and get ahead? If you can't answer the question, where does my money go? That is one of the biggest money mistakes you will ever make. Number 9 is putting off financial planning. It's incredible how many people have the I'm going to put my head in the sand strategy.
We call it the ostrich technique.
And they just hide from looking after their finances. I did it for years. I hid from looking after my finances. I didn't want to set up a pension. I didn't believe I earned enough. I just didn't do it. And I was like, I'll do that later when I earn more. I'll do it when I'm older.
I want to get in my time machine, go back 10 years and slap you in the face.
If you're not thinking about your financial future, setting yourself up, planning, investing in your pension, your 401k and setting money aside, you are heading towards a financial disaster later on in life. And it is incredible the number of families that end up destitute just before retirement. Don't let that be you. So those are the 9 biggest financial mistakes that people make. We hope this video has helped you, and what we really want is for you to avoid these mistakes and set yourself up financially for the future.
A lot of you that are watching this video are not subscribed to our channel. No pressure whatsoever, but if you could hit subscribe and be informed about future videos, that would be fantastic.
2 more videos to tell you about the next 2 videos. Number 1, how to become wealthy. And number 2, 10 ways to increase your income. Enjoy both those videos on our channel now.